There's no benefit from it that I can see, really, and it does nothing but harm on many levels. Like, it's not just like, oh, well, you lose a little bit of motivation, so if you watch porn today, later on I'm not going to feel like going out to meet women. That's true. So it does that, but it does so much worse, so much other damage.
Does porn come up in your coaching and with your clients and things? And what's your opinion on porn generally, right? And I feel like it's either negative to sort of pretty disastrous for your dating life and relationships. Personally, that's what I believe, and certainly a lot of our users would probably share that opinion. But we're working on this all day, every day, so you can kind of lose perspective about what a mainstream opinion is, or what your typical guy thinks. But I'm curious, just like, what's been your experience? Does it come up with clients or in your coaching at all? Do you ever talk about this?
Jack, totally. Yeah. It definitely comes up, and there's no benefit from it that I can see, really, and it does nothing but harm on many levels. Like, it's not just like, oh, well, you lose a little bit of motivation, so if you watch porn today, later on I'm not going to feel like going out to meet women. That's true. So it does that, but it does so much worse, so much other damage. I mean, it depletes not only your confidence level and just like feeling secure as a man, as like a confident man that can go out and meet women that he can have sex with. Instead, you have to watch other people. It's like this weird voyeuristic thing that we don't even think. You're sitting there like watching two other people have sex that probably aren't even enjoying it. They're just acting. But not only that, I mean, it affects your dopamine levels. So like how we talked about in the beginning, you're not even really happy. You think you're happy because it just becomes your kind of new default level, but you're not really reaching your true level of happiness especially if you're doing it like all the time, because your just dopamine's depleted. How can you feel happy? How can watching a sunset give you joy when you don't even have the dopamine to make you feel that way, right? So it really kind of makes your whole system out of whack. And not only that, but it conditions you to only get aroused in a specific situation while you're looking at your phone or your computer at a certain type of image or video. So when you're with a real woman, you're less likely to actually be able to perform well or even get it up.
Yeah.
So I mean, and that's like the whole goal usually. Not the whole goal. That's definitely not the whole goal of like what we're teaching. Our whole goal is to help guys get into a relationship. But as far as like sex is concerned, they want the real thing, not the fake thing. But the fake thing is just easy. It's literally like it's the easiest thing in the world to get now. Whereas like the real thing is takes some work. You got to go out there and meet the woman and actually do it. But the reward is infinitely better, obviously.
I feel like it even has effects beyond that, right? Because it affects people's ability to relate and actually appreciate the women that they actually are with, or meet or dating or whatever as well. Mm-hmm. So it has effects like all the way down the chain, right? Not just in the
relationship for sure. Oh yeah. We were just touching on the beginning, but in the relationship, sure, you're comparing. If you're still watching porn when you're in the relationship, you're going to be comparing obviously what you're looking at compared to your spouse or your girlfriend, which, I mean, it's all fake, so that's not a worthy comparison by any means or healthy at all.